Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and or listening to the podcast, and welcome to my house. It's time for another ServiceNow Store highlights video. That's SSH version 10.28.2024. It'll be our last episode of October 2024. If you look just above my head there, we have 62 new or updated applications in this episode. That's compared to 56 that we had last week. That breakdown for you is 18 compatibility updates, 9 fixes. We have 1 ghost application, which we'll confirm during the episode, 3 highlights, 13 minor updates, 13 new releases, and 5 release notes fails. So let's jump right in, take a look at those compatibility updates. Again, we've got 18 of them, and a lot of them are from a company called Tenon, which updated their marketing app, and so you're going to see a lot of the components for theirs I put into the compatibility, because when you look at the release notes, they're not really changed, but I did see Xanadu as part of the one of the supported versions since the last version, so I put them in compatibility. So let's get to those. We've got App Shell Tenon, Button Component Tenon, Calendar Component Tenon. Not Tenon, we have Agile Evidence Warehouse. Also not Tenon, Flashpoint Ignite for vulnerability response. Back to Tenon, Form Component Tenon, GoSign Connector from NTT Data, Illustration Component Tenon, Kanban Component Tenon, List Component Tenon, List Filter Component Tenon, and Menu Component Tenon. Let's scroll down for the rest of them. Modal Component Tenon, Navigation Header Component Tenon, Notifications Component Tenon, Search Component Tenon, and Stats Bar Component Tenon, which leaves us with our last non-tenant one from Nucleus Security called Nucleus Security. So all of those were compatibility updates. All of them were to Xanadu, and that leaves us with 9 fixes. Those fixes are Event Organizer, Job R, Mobile SDK Libraries Android, Mobile SDK Libraries iOS, MyForms, Qualys Core, Qualys VMDR, Savient Identity Governance, and Tanium Live UI were the 9 fixes. We did, like I said earlier, have 1 ghost application. Let's check and make sure it's still not in the store. There it is. You can see it on the recording that the application has ghosted us by not being in the store any longer. It's no longer found. That application was Blanco Secure Data Erasure. It has been retired or removed from the store. We had 13 minor updates. Let's take a look at those. Book and Pay, Cadency Direct, Care AR for CSM, Care AR for FSM, and Care AR for ITSM, CrowdStrike Falcon Exposure Management for Vulnerability Response, Psi Cognito App for Vulnerability Response, DeepL Translator Service Spoke, Defenda Machine Identity Protection, IBM Security Verify Service Desk, Microsoft Sentinel, SureStep Connector for Cube, and our last one there, Terraform. All of those were minor updates. And let's see what's next. Release notes fails. If you haven't seen an episode, a release note fail is simply that there are no release notes, repeated release notes, or not enough detail for me to tell you what's new or changed about the application, and therefore it's a release note fail. We have 5 of them this week. Amazon Monitron OT Connector, DurDAC Signal 4, it looks like it's an abbreviation or an acronym, but I said it out loud. It's all capital letters. Patient Trial Study Oversight for Sponsors and CROs, Sec2Go Certificate App Spoke, and Systran Translator Service Spoke were our release note fails for the week. So let's get to the good stuff. We do have 13 new releases, so let's power through those and check out what's new in the ServiceNow Store. First one, surprise, is from Tenon, Audience Builder Component, a custom component for creating audiences in Tenon marketing automation. Now, I'm not going to go through the key features and the screenshots for these components because they're just components that are part of a bigger app that Tenon's putting out there. So we'll cover them and we'll show them, but I'm just not going to dive deep since it's really a component of a larger application. Let's take a look at our next new release, Code to Text AI. Code smarter, doc faster with AI is the tagline there. Key features for this new application: code parsing and interpretation. The application analyzes the existing code base and automatically generates clear, structured documentation that accurately reflects the code's functionality. Automated documentation generation automatically creates clear, structured documentation from code, updates documentation in real time as code changes occur. It's pretty neat. User-friendly interface, minimal configuration options for quick setup and customization, integration capabilities, API for seamless integration to align customizable project needs, and search and retrieval functionality, advanced search capabilities for quick access to information with documentation and code. They have some screenshots. Let's take a look at the first one. It looks like we're in the portal on the catalog, and there's a code to text open AI, and it has an open by, open date, script type, explain code /ask button, and a reset button. And on the below that, there's the source code, and there's the code explanation, and a submit for the catalog. It's not exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to do it like when you're coding in ServiceNow, but maybe the idea is someone is writing code somewhere else and comes to ServiceNow to have it explained and get their documentation, maybe. It's a catalog item, so that's why I'm saying that. The next screenshot is showing the script type of a business rule, and then you select the business rule. Okay, so that is ServiceNow code being exposed to the catalog. Interesting. Next screenshot, I clicked the button. I didn't see anything. Oh, it's client script, so it changed to client script. Next screenshot is a script include. Next screenshot is a UI action. And next one is none. And then it has a checkbox for, are you looking for something else? Please type your request below to receive an answer. Next screenshot is a zoomed in version of when somebody submitted something. And it looks just like a status and activity window for work in progress. Next screenshot is kind of a skewed looking version of the menu in the backend legacy UI of ServiceNow with a list of code to text in a list view in the classic UI. And then we're back to our original screenshot. And this is the new application from Pad Mini Ltd. All right, our next new release from Tenon is going to be Content Editor Component Tenon, a custom component for content editing in Tenon Marketing Automation. Our next new release, Fujitsu Case plus ServiceNow Impact. Realize value faster with Fujitsu Case and ServiceNow Impact. Key features on the functional side, squad-led deliverables, example value blueprint, impact accelerators, fixed scope services engagement, hands-on keyboard to operationalize impact recommendations. On the technical side, platform health monitoring, product adoption dashboards, operational metrics dashboards, ROI tracking, and AI-driven recommendations. There are no screenshots on this one, so that's what's new for the team at Fujitsu Services Limited. Our next new application is going to be conversational with a K, Path to Pro Plus. Path to Pro Plus optimizes your ServiceNow platform by activating GenAI features like case summarization, automatic knowledge article creation, and enhanced Now Assist. It guides organizations through the productivity maturity model, boosting operational efficiency and driving innovation. I'm going to skip reading all the marketing up there and go down here to the key features. On the functional side, the key features are comprehensive maturity roadmap, targeted software optimization, and deployed generative AI platform capability. And there's nothing on the technical side. So it sounds like something to help you implement Pro Plus from ServiceNow. There is a video. I'm not going to click on the video, but no other screenshots than video. So that's what's new from the team at Conversational with a K. I'm adding the with a K part, by the way. It doesn't actually say that. All right, our next new application is going to be Luminaire Nonprofit Operations Core. Illuminate your mission, streamline operations, maximize impact is their tagline. Their key features, Luminaire is a tailor-made for nonprofit organizations to streamline the management of their service delivery operations. The solution enables organizations to document, track, and manage all aspects of their day-to-day activities and interactions with service users. Looks like they do have some screenshots, maybe even some marketing stuff like the first one. The second one shows a beneficiary with the date of birth, the gender, an ID number. On the left-hand side are some health assessments, basic needs support, record of attendance, and on the right-hand side are personal hygiene kits, food vouchers, temporary shelter, winter clothing. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but it looks like some kind of charity or healthcare related thing. Next screenshot is a workspace, and it's showing the basic needs assessment, and it looks like a playbook, and that playbook is in progress, and there's a questionnaire being filled out by whoever took the screenshot. Next screenshot is the personal hygiene kit. It looks like a request. It's prefixed with BNS, so maybe not for basic needs support, so it may not actually be a request, but it's got some stuff about personal hygiene on the screen. Next screenshot is configure and personalize the application to fit your organization. So there's some basic needs support types, and then a list of support types like winter clothing distribution, personal hygiene kit, school uniforms, textbook provisions. And then we're back to that first marketing kind of glossy screenshot at the beginning, and that's what's new from the team at Flyform Ltd. Our next new release is going to be the Safe TPRM connector, Unified Cyber Risk Quantification and Management. Key features, it's going to be quick on this one, a connector to onboard third-party data from ServiceNow to Safe One application and pull risk details of third-party from Safe One to ServiceNow. There are screenshots on this one too, maybe with a couple of marketing ones. Yep, a Contact Us button for support. Next screenshot is a sync history list view. Next screenshot is the sync third party. Before syncing third parties, make sure to configure credentials via the configure page in the application menu, and then a button for sync third parties to Safe One. Next screenshot is the configuration and properties. Next screenshot is the safe industry mapping. So we've got a list of safe industry or safe standard industry, and next to that is our column is the user defined industry. Next screenshot is the country mappings. And then we're back to our Contact Us button, which was the first screenshot, and that's what's new from the team at Safe Securities Inc. Our next new release is going to be back to Tenon. It's the Sending Strategy component from Tenon, a custom component for creating send strategies in Tenon Marketing Automation. And the next one also is from Tenon. It's going to be the Tag component, Tenon, a custom component for a tag for us in Tenon Marketing Management, or Automation. I don't know why I said management. Next new release is going to be Task Connect. Consolidate all ITSM tasks from your SAP and ServiceNow platforms into one unified list. Key features: incident synchronization, change approval synchronization, and request approval synchronization. There's a video, but I'm going to go to the screenshots instead. The first screenshot is an incident record, and this incident record is the Task Connect screenshot step. So I don't see anything Task Connect so far. It looks like it's a normal incident screenshot, so I'm not seeing anything related to, other than the data loss at headquarters. Maybe that came from the other system, from SAP. Maybe. Next screenshot is SAP in the Task Center, my first time seeing SAP, and it's showing that incident for the data loss at headquarters. Okay, so we synced the incident from ServiceNow over to SAP. Next screenshot is the pop-up on that same previous screenshot in SAP for submit decision. You selected resolve. You have to give a reason and a note. Next screenshot is that filled out, solution provided, data recovered by backup. Next screenshot is the resolution information back in ServiceNow, showing that it matches what we just saw in the SAP screenshot when they resolved the incident. Next screenshot is an incident for computer not working, my laptop will not turn on. And then the work notes, we are working on your issue, from some S. Jackson. I don't know their gender. I almost said Miss, but it just says S. Jackson. And the next is a video, which we're not going to click on the video since you're either watching a video or listening to a podcast, but this is the new application called Task Connect from ITCEOOD. Interesting company name there. All right, our next two new applications are going to be from Tenon. The Tenon Marketing Automate Email Spoke. Optimize your email marketing campaigns to maximize deliverability, bypass spam filters, and engage your audience. Since this isn't a component, I'm going to keep going here. Key features: a spoke for everything you need to automate email sending. They have screenshots on this one, so let's take a look at the first one. Is the brand consistency, showing RS Labs innovative healing for all walks of life. And then there's a content window or a pane on the right hand side. Next screenshot is your brand marketing fully connected. Next screenshot is the contacts in this list and showing smart segmentation. And then we're back to the original screenshot. So I'm not really sure what I just saw there, but that's the Tenon Marketing Automate Email Spoke from Tenon Software Inc. All right. Our next new release, also from Tenon, is going to be Tenon Marketing Automation. I think this is the one we were trying to get to. Tenon Marketing Automation empowers marketers to build and execute campaigns that drive engagement, deliver ROI, and facilitate data-driven decisions. Key features: email and landing page builder enables marketers to create emails and landing pages with a powerful and easy-to-use interface. Integrated asset storage. Integrated storage and hosting with the email and landing page builder means one place for assets with a seamless process to include and host digital assets included in content. Email sending with integrated ESP, send emails and track engagement from multiple domains, and reporting provides insight to marketers to track and boost engagement with marketing content. I'm going to click on these screenshots again. It's similar. It's showing some drag and drop capabilities. Next, we saw the screenshot on the previous one, same on the previous one. So nothing really new there that we didn't see in the last screenshot collection. And that's the last new one from Tenon Software Inc. And our last new release is going to be ZeroFox Incident Management. And the description in there is ZeroFox Incident with no T, so something got cut off there. I think they wanted to probably put more stuff there, but let's scroll down and see what the key features are. ZeroFox provides enterprises protection, intelligence, and disruption to identify and dismantle external threats in one comprehensive platform. This application allows ZeroFox customers to see ZeroFox alerts as incidents in the ServiceNow ITSM platform. There are screenshots on this one, so let's take a look at the first one. It's going to be the configuration properties for this application in ServiceNow. Second one is a list of incidents showing a bunch of ZeroFox alerts in the list view. Next screenshot is an incident record in the form view in the classic UI for ZeroFox alert. Next screenshot is the configuration properties, which was our first screenshot, and that's what's new from the team at ZeroFox Inc. And that, everyone, was our new releases, which leaves us with the highlights. We've only got 3 this week, so it'll go really fast. Let's click on the first one, Absolute Connector, updated version 1.1.3, and in this version, they've introduced compatibility with Xanadu. They have new features, access policy, added a new module access policy called Absolute Connector Access to Glide Encryptor, enabling the connector to decrypt Absolute API credentials and make REST calls to the Absolute API. Key mapping introduced a key mapping to the Software 1 CMDB CI SPKG entity map on the Absolute Device Transform, and Application Menu module added an App Privacy module to the Absolute Connector application menu. There were also some updates. I'm just going to read the prefix on those, or the title, I guess you could call it. Service Portal Widget Update, bug fix, device status mapping, remote management command functionality, and UI action update for the remove absolute device freeze UI action. Remove absolute device freeze UI action. Sorry, that was hard to say when I wasn't sure where it was going, but that's what's new from the team at Absolute Software Inc. for the Absolute Connector. Our next highlight is going to be from Tenon Marketing, or from Tenon. It's the Tenon Marketing Work Management, updated version 5. In this version, they've refactored the calendar, updated complex filter logic, and ad hoc projects and tasks. Also, it looks like they got Xanadu certified, as you can see there between this release and the last release. We have Xanadu. And our last highlight is going to be Value Tracker. Value Tracker was updated version 1.0.3, and in this version it fixes an issue where query condition and collector contains multiple conditions, fixes an issue where query condition and collector contains multiple OR clauses, and the dashboard has been migrated to Platform Analytics Workspace. Honestly, I only included this in the highlights because migrating their dashboard to Platform Analytics Workspace is awesome, because that's the new reporting and dashboarding capability in ServiceNow, and that's what's new from the team at Adino KS. And that, everyone, is our entire episode. Let's just take a look at what you saw or heard. We did 13 new releases, 3 highlights, 18 compatibility updates, 13 minor updates, 1 ghost or removed application, 9 fixes, and 5 release notes fails. I hope you found this video or podcast helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in what's new, what got updated, or what was removed from the ServiceNow store. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.